Hello and welcome back to more Ocarina of Time. Last time we finished off the Forest Temple, beating Phantom Ganon, and found out that we're not Kokiri, we are hiding. In this episode we're gonna do something. Not entirely sure what. There are several things I want to do before I progress. First thing is show off. There are actually several things we need to do concerning collectibles. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do little jump cuts here and there of various, because we're gonna be doing some beam planting in this episode, but I do want to actually also do something in Kakariko Village as well. So I think I'll do the thing in Kakariko Village first. Actually, let me check something. Nope, I'm going to do the beam planting first because it will be a bit more beneficial for us if we do that first, then the shooting gallery. So, oh, wait. We actually can't do beam planting yet because we're not a child, and to do beam planting you have to be a child to actually plant the beans. So, I'm going to take this time walking through Hyrule Field to explain a concern of mine. So I've noticed that my intro and outro are very similar to other YouTubers that I watch. My intro is very similar to this, I think he does a lot of Binding of Isaac stuff, but he also has a live stream channel. And his intros are very similar to that, where it's like, hello and welcome back to blank. My outro is very reminiscent of Markiplier. And this only just occurred to me, and this was not on purpose. I just went with the thing that sounds most comfortable for me, and those were the two things that sounded most comfortable to me. So, I may try and fix it at some point, I may not. Only one way to find out, and yes, there's one reason why we're returning back to the Temple of Time. And that will be explained in due time. See what I did there? I did a wordplay thing. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. You have learned the Prelude of Light. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Kaisen, we shall meet again. So now we can go back in time! So let's do just that. And so now we are Young Link again, with the exact same items we had on us before, including a bottled fairy. So, I'm gonna want a bottle, my ocarina, and you don't want anything else? Yeah, I think the boomerang is just fine. Okay. So, we have a lot of rupees. Ooh, we can actually do multiple things. Ooh. Ooh. I'll think about the other things, but I will meet you guys over at the bean planting guy, or the bean guy, whatever his name is. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna meet you guys over by this hole by Hyrule Field. So there are several of these holes scattered throughout Hyrule. They contain a chest, and yes, I've been here before. I believe this chest contained 5 rupees, but that beehive right there contained 20. So you get 25 in the space. But you can get all sorts of things here, like this gossip stone. If you play, I believe Epona's song, Zelda's Lullaby, or Saria's song, a fairy pops out. But if you play the Song of Storms, a big fairy pops out. You can't bottle the big fairy, but you can bottle the other fairies. There's a fish here should you need. I think, no, you can't get just like regular water, but you can get a fish if you need it. And you can also get bugs, which are going to be really useful for this video. I do want to show off this awesome, or I guess a thing you need to do should you want to. Oh, there are also butterflies here that if you use a Deku Stick and have butterfly touch it, they will also turn into a fairy. So now I will meet you guys over by the bean salesman. Okay, so now that we're here by the bean salesman, we're gonna buy as many beans as we can get. So we have 20 rupees on us, and we've already bought 3. So they're just gonna keep going up in price by 10 rupees each time. So I'm gonna get as many as I can get. I think it goes up to 100 rupees. I think we can really only buy 1 more, actually. They'll soon be sold out. 60 rupees for 1 piece. I think there's 1 or 2 more we can get. But yeah, we can't buy the next one because the next one's gonna be 70 rupees. But the points of the beans are to plant them, obviously. And so we just plant one right here. And another point of these soft sort of spots is if you plop some bugs down. Okay, so this is literally the only sort of spot that there's not a thing here for. So that one's basically useless. I mean, I guess it's useful later on if you want to get through this place quicker, which I guess would make this the quickest route, the quickest way of getting through Zora's River. But I'm gonna meet you guys up at the other sort of spots that will actually be of use coming up. So prepare for lots of jump cuts. So it's doubly useful that I'm back in Ocarina Forest at night, because there's a gold sculpture that we missed. I kind of alluded to it 2 episodes ago, when I mentioned, hey, there's a gold sculpture out here, this is something I want to check. And again, we can get it by backflipping into it, so there's that. Another point of coming here is, if you remember earlier, I mentioned that there's a thing over here by the shop. That thing is, well, you guys are probably smart, you can guess what it is. A sorrel spot, and I'm actually going to use the bugs first. So I'm going to face the sorrel spot, drop the bugs, catch one again, because you are going to need more bugs later on. And then Golden pops out. And for every sorrel spot, there's going to be a gold Skulltula. So I'm just going to jump cut around, showing off all the sorrel spots. But only planting beans and ones that will be useful in, like this one. So I'm going to show off all the sorrel spots and show off all the gold skull studs in them. At least the ones we can get to right now. So, jump cut. Actually, while we're here, I'm gonna show off this guy. I believe if you play, if you play a Zarya song in front of this guy, I believe this guy is called a Skull Kid. You know Zarya song? We should be friends. Here, take this. And he gives you a piece of heart. So yeah, that's there. And the reason why I decided to do that is because it's right next to another soil spot. So, of course, we're going to drop bugs in, and then we're going to plant a bean. I'm being on the safe side and dropping the bugs. I forgot to grab the bugs again. I'm going to need to grab some more. So, yeah, this is another one. So, I'll meet you guys over at the next one. Or after I get some more bugs, because the next one is actually in here. So. Oh, wait! This guy makes you able to pick up more Deku Sticks. So, this is a Deku Stick upgrade. Cool! Of course, I'm going to want to pick that up. And it gives you more rupees. Okay. So, I'll meet you when I get more bugs. Again. Lucky for me, there's a hole right here next to the entrance of Goron City. And it's another one of these holes. So that's pretty cool. I can pick up grass. I forgot I could pick up grass. 5 rupees here, but I imagine in this beehive, that's right, I need to use my boomerang, not the sting shot. Because for whatever reason, the sting shot doesn't work. Yep, 20 rupees. Cool. So yeah, there are 2 types of holes. There's one hole where in here there's 5 rupees, but in that beehive there's 20. And there's another one where there's just a 20 rupee in here. So keep that in mind. Really useful places to get various things. So. But if you guys remember from last time, I actually went left, coming this way from in the last woods, and there was this space. There are several business shrubs, just so you're junk, basically. Deku nuts, no thank you. There's another shrub over here. More Deku sticks, no thank you. And I don't think you need a beam for this one, so I'm just gonna plant bugs, because I think up there is just a just some rupees. If I'm wrong, enter text. I need to grab a bug. Enter text right here saying I'm wrong. And I'll meet you guys up at the next soft spot. So the next soft spot we're gonna get to is actually right here in Lake Hylia, right next to the scientist guy's house. And I don't think, I don't think you need to plant a bean here to get the thing that this bean plant gives you. Again, if I'm wrong, I'll words saying I'm wrong right here. And the next one. Actually, while I'm here, because we now have the bombs, I'm gonna be doing this until I actually get the piece of heart. So I'm gonna jump cut until I get this piece of heart. This is just gonna be the backtracking episode, getting all the things that we missed. Now that we can get everything that we missed. I completely missed. Hey, first try! Awesome! And we get a piece of heart for that. Now I'll meet you guys over at the next soft spot. And so the next soft spot is right here. And again, I know for a fact that this one we don't need to plan on being because we already got the heart piece of this being gets you. So yeah. We're just gonna get the gold Sculptra and some of these hearts. Come on. Hello? Let's try that again. There we go. That should work now. I'm gonna go away until this works. There we go. Okay. Now that works. And we get ourselves another gold Sculptra. And the next soft spot. Actually, one thing I want to show off before we go to the next soft spot is this boulder right here. Again, I mentioned that you can blow up these boulders, and as we've seen before, you can blow up these boulders. But the reason why I want to blow this one up in specific is because of this. Hi there, Cal. Let me play you a song. A song of your... Oh, hey, there's 20 rupees in there. And also, I want to see what's in this. That's a miss. I have a tendency of checking beehives because I know that in Majora's Mask, at least, there's one that contains a piece of heart. So, let's see. If you go up to a cow and play a Epona song... Moo! What a nice song. Reminds me of the pasture. That song makes me feel so good. I can produce a lot of milk. Have some of my refreshing and nutritious milk. We get long milk straight from the udder. And now, the next soft spot. And so the next soft spot is actually up here on Death Mountain. It's actually inside Death Mountain Crater, which we can't stay here for too long because we don't have the fire tunic to keep us from burning up. However, in this crate, there's a gold Sculptra. And also, somewhere around here, I don't know where, it may actually be over there. I think it is actually over there. I'm gonna need to make this quick because I have no clue where it's at. I don't want to die. Do you think it's over there? What's over here? Actually, can we do anything with this yet? Piercing this resets the counter too when you go in and out. Nope. Okay. That's not what I thought it was. I'm gonna exit and come back. Just so that way I don't die. Because I honestly have no clue what this other thing is. So, I'm gonna go away to the part of Death Mountain Crater where it's at. Actually, this is really convenient because there are a few gold Sculptras here in Kakariko Village. One of them being right here. I think there's another one across the village that I also missed. But I think that's the last one in Kakariko Village itself. And we actually didn't need to be here to get to the next soft spot. Because it's in the graveyard. But over here, there's another gold Sculptra that we missed. And typically the ones I'm getting as Young Link, you can only get as Young Link. I don't think there are any you can get as either Young Link or Adult Link. I think they have their own. I know that once you get once you beat the water temple, not the water temple, Jabber's Betty, you can get all of the, you can get 44 gold Skulltulas right off the bat, and that's what most of these are that I'm getting right now. Just gold Skulltulas I missed as youngling, but it's convenient to get them now because we're going around getting bean plant things. So there's another gold Skulltula here. And the next soft spot that we're actually going to plant the bean at. So let's pull those out. The magic beans! I think we're gonna need I think 1 or 2 more. I didn't mean to do that. Well, now I can test something. If I plant a bean, does it prevent me from actually getting the gold Skulltula? Nope. And there's the next gold Skulltula. I'm bad at this. And I think there's only 1 more that we can get to at the moment. But while I'm here, I do actually want to play this. So I'll just cut away to all my attempts at the Dom Pay game, because this is going to be useful for later on. So yeah. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Don't Pay the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. Do you want to dig here? 10 rupees for 1 hole. Sure. Nope. Oh, I think it has to be a step closer. Nope. Okay. Okay. And there's the heart piece. Finally. Okay, now moving over to the next soft spot. I think the last soft spot for now. So, yeah. And the last soft spot is here in Gerudo Valley as a kid. But there's also a gold Skulltula here. So I'm gonna grab that. And what you could do, and I would honestly probably recommend doing it this way, is grabbing this cuckoo and using it to fly all the way over here and then slowly down here. Oh, it's just a heart of damage, so there we go. And down here, for whatever reason, there's a Gerudo with a cow. Why did you come all the way down here? What? You were just about to ask me the same thing? Well, now that you're down here, may as well make the best of things. Yes, because it's the only way to get out of here is by taking the river. Again, I don't think there's any the only real use for putting a bean here is for later on. Should you accidentally fall down here. And there's this gold Skulltula that we can get. Although, I don't believe, I could be wrong, I actually did get this, but I don't think I did. If I'm wrong, then I'm just gonna feel like a fool. coming back here. But I honestly don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I did. One way to find out. Climbing up this ladder. You guys, there's a ladder behind this waterfall. For whatever reason. Yep, I didn't get it. Cool. So, we've completed another heart contender by getting another piece of heart. So, cool. And that's nearly 50 minutes of recording right there. So, I'm going to see you guys. I'm going to hope that this episode's a decent length after all the cutting. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!